game now, alright? Are you all ready?
Check,
Yes,
check
sir.
the server, check the
Yes.
server that they're playing on.
Okay.
Let's
So-
just fucking
Already.
play.
Is it server?
Yeah.
Fucking love all of you, but fuck you.
Alright.
Let's assume the server's good, alright? There's no more times to be fucking with anything.
Alright, there.
Is the server good or not? What server are you playing on? No, tell me.
What?
It should be.
It is the EUS.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Alright.
I checked everything.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, welcome back everybody. There's really no one viewing, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's the problem. JD, can you make an announcement?
I already made the announcement.
Oh, you already made it.
Wait, we got views. Alright, now we can actually start kidding.
Alright.
Welcome back everybody to the game. So we're starting off with a Doc Mozzie smoke. Oh, okay, alibi changed from a smoke. Nice 6 pick. On attack, we have the Glaz changing into Zofia. Alright. So for defense, we're gonna have the defending team being Ares on Statuary and Trophy, as you can see.
Many of them seem to be saving their drones while the others try to find out where the bomb site is. Ash getting very close to the bomb site. He got picked.
What's interesting as why did the Mozzie shoot the drone when he's a Mozzie? He has the ability to take control of the drones.
You know, that's a good
That's
question.
interesting. Yeah, you don't really see that every day.
Yeah, it's a weird change.
All right, so it seems that we're gonna have basic setup here with the Smoke, Doc, Valkyrie, and Mozzie holding top floor. Actually, that's actually interesting because the reinforcement setup is basic, but the player setup is a bit odd, as we only have one person roaming on the first floor and 4 people holding site. And as you can see, we have a Zofia already going up against the Jaeger. Jaeger being in a mudroom. Zofia is right outside the window. About a challenge. Jaeger already has knowledge of this. And he's going to be holding back.
Twitch droning out. Drone is getting picked by the dock, unfortunately.
Now, you don't really want to bring in a Twitch drone into site automatically, because you're easily going to get that important gadget denial taken down. So that was a bit of a misplay by the Twitch. Here we have already IQ having control along with Nook having control of library. They're going to be pushing up the main staircase to get control of top floor 90 hallway. They're going to be pushing down top floor 90 hallway to get control of all of top floor.
IQ trying to pick up the Jaeger. Very close. Jaeger getting picked off by the Twitch.
That's nice work by the Twitch. Currently, we have a man advantage by the attacking players, as we have 4 players left on the defense. It is now 1 minute and 25 seconds into the game.
Valkyrie almost gazing against the Twitch. Very close. Ooh, Valkyrie catching both the Twitch and downing.
Oh my god.
Downing Sicko. Very well done by Valkyrie.
Yep. And it seemed to have been a refrag off of the Valkyrie, so now that's a Valkyrie dead, and it's now a 2v3. Smoke and Mozzie versus Nook, IQ, and Ash.
Mozzie with the C4.
Yep, nice job, Mozzie with the C4. Now we have IQ challenging the Mozzie from 90 Hall, and Mozzie just being smart, holding back that push. Both IQ and Nook. Oh my god.
Smoke gets picked off.
Comes in. Payboy with the shotgun comes in and kills a Smoke who's hiding behind the statue in Statuary. Payboy has control of A-bomb. Is he going for the planet? Yes, he is. Trying to trick the enemy.
Mozzie getting tricked.
IQ comes in and gets the kill onto the Mozzie. It is a win by Revenant Esports. Nice work, boys.
Well done, Revenant. They managed to turn the tides. Now they have got 1.2.
Yes, it is. That has come down to the case. It is a 2-1 score. Ares versus Revenant. Ares in the lead. Now, as you can see here, we don't have any hard breachers, which is interesting for this map, since that could be quite useful for how you play it.
Indeed.
And they're playing trophy, so you do want to have a hard breacher playing in master to get a breach into statuary, so we can have a more smoother push. And they're not. Let's see. They're not going with the 6 pick, which is interesting. They have no hard breacher, so they're probably going to go with the same strategy as they did before, which is have almost their entire team, their 4 players, push from 3 of them going 90, and then the other player, probably the IQ, going into office to cut off any roams on the top floor to hopefully get a push into either A or B. Now, we're seeing the same exact play. This time, I believe, what is it? An echo change? They didn't have an echo before, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they didn't have it. Seems they've changed
No,
it. They used to
okay.
have a Valkyrie.
And if I'm not mistaken, they also didn't have a Legion.
True.
Unless...
No, I don't think they had a Legion either.
Okay, so they're trying to change up their strats a bit, hoping to see if something else works for this site, as they are playing the same site again, which is Statuary and Trophy. We have most of the team, of course, spawning on the south side, basically ruins, and then we have the IQ going on to trying to see what's going on in main entrance. They have a Monty this time, which is interesting. They didn't have that last time, which is going to be, of course, able to protect with the
Monty
with
going
any
in from main
pushes.
entrance. Mozzie hearing him slowly creeping downstairs. Well done.
Yes, we have Mozzie. Hopefully, Payboy can see the Mozzie, but Mozzie now pushes back up onto the main stairs, holding 90 Hall. He's going to be somewhat challenging the main stairs. Payboy push. He's not pushing up on the main stairs. He's holding main stairs, bottom of main stairs.
Monty
Mozzie pushes
got the
all the way
twitch
around to Aviator. We have 3 people right outside of office, which is interesting because if you throw out C4, you can get 2 guys, or even all 3 of them, but they are quite spread out.
IQ and
It's a
Monty
bit
seems to be
risky.
going behind them, going into possibly astronomy.
This is actually a different push as we do, as previously by Hussein. They're having a north side push onto Aviator. I'm sorry, excuse me, not Aviator. I don't even remember the name for that room.
It's
I
fine. It
completely.
doesn't really matter that too much.
Astronomy. There we
There
go.
you go. You got it.
Astronomy. They might be pushing onto astronomy to challenge that section, where, if I'm not mistaken, the Legion is holding astronomy. Echo is all the way on the bottom floor. Twitch gets a kill onto the Mozzie. That's a Mozzie dead. That's both roaming ops dead, but we also have a Echo all the way on the bottom floor. Smoke and Legion have astronomy, but no holds of both sides.
They have 50
So this can
seconds
be
left.
easy push. Legion getting a kill onto IQ. That is now 3v4. Ares having the 3 team. Payboy is going for backwards plan right next to the statue.
Oh, Paybo getting
of Statuary.
smoked. He died, but got
smoked,
the defuse,
but gets
unfortunately.
He somehow gets the plant down with being smoked. That is a really smart play, as we always say. Just stick the plant.
They're getting picked off one by
and
one.
everything goes real well.
Oh,
Smoke gets
and
a kill
Legion
off
up.
of
Triple kill.
all teams. All attackers dead, as we now have a win for the defending round. Congratulations to you people.
Congratulations, Ares. Legion with that triple kill in the end really got them off.
Yes, that really changed everything.
Well done. Ares took this round.
Hussein, remember
They're
to press
first
C to
person.
switch.
Yeah, I realized that.
Yeah,
My
we need to get some views on the personal perspectives.
Will do.
Thank you very much. All right, it seems that we have still a no hard breaching pick. Ash and Zofia have not yet fully decided if they want to play their ops. We have Pulse being switched on to Smoke by Docsmeek. Interesting name. And if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, Revenant Esports still have not picked a hard breacher, and that's going to be a problem when you have.
They seem to
That's
be
going to be a problem.
reinforcing right now.
Yes, that's going to be a problem when you are going to be going up against an aviator play. Since you want to get either breach onto west of Bar, or west of Games, or south of Aviator, which gives you an easier plant onto site, and they still haven't gotten a hard breach, so that's a clear problem.
Bandit seems to have put his traps right to the place towards balcony, towards ruins. A classic play that will help them protect their bomb sites. Well done by Bandit with that strategy. Pabo and many other people are going through ruins, as IQ is going through the main entrance once again. Seems to be that they are going after a similar push. You see, as Bandit is holding his angles with a lot of patience. Capital trying to find a way in. He's droning it out. Spending a lot of time droning to find out the information that they require right now.
Okay, so I want to point out that they have a bandit on defense. Ares has a bandit on defense, and you don't really need that. They should have been studying the Revenant Esports attacks to know that they're not going to be playing a hard breacher. You could have spent that those bandit charges on something else, maybe barbed wire, or at least had a different operator for
Pabo going
intel.
in quickly, trying to catch them off guard.
Pabo already having control of study, also known as office.
Pabo getting catched by the Mozzie.
Great work by Mozzie. Now it's 2 in study. It's an Ash and a... Well, someone dropped it. It was Ash and Zofia. Ash getting the pick off of the Mozzie. That is Mozzie now dead. It's a 4v4. Zofia, unfortunately, falling down the hatch. So he now has to rotate all the way back to study. As you see, he's now back in study. It was a bit tricky there for them both to be peeking the same exact angle at the same exact time, as Mozzie could have gone to pick off of one of them, if not both, but unfortunately he misses his shots and does not get a shot onto either of them. Actually, he does get a little bit shot, a couple of shots off of that. Not enough to at least get Ash down to 50 health. We have the Twitch, and what is that? Dokkaebi. There's no Dokkaebi on there. Let's see. We have 3 people
Smoke
holding
getting
90
very
ball.
close to the enemy. Oh,
Already have a... Oh my god, a Twitch has taken sight, killing the Smoke, and IQ has killed the Godly, which is playing as Legion. So props to you. From below, we have Bandit, who took out the... and we have round 1. Zofia
wow.
taking out the...
That went very, very fast.
Zofia taking out... What is that, Smoke? No, that was the Bandit. Of course, as Bandit was the last one alive. Excuse me.
And the IQ caught the Echo off guard while he was droning. Well done.
Well done by Revenant Esports, as they're now 2-3. 3 being the Ares team.
Seems they're going for a Thatcher now. Interesting.
Also, JD congratulates us on our clutch. Alright, so once again, I'm not surprised at all. There is no hard breacher on it. And for defense, we still have a bandit play. You want to go ahead?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting. They're not picking any hard breachers. You would often see a team with at least one hard breacher, but it's an interesting approach, and it is kind of working.
Yeah, that's very true. It is working for them, as they just got a win last round from Aviator. And without using hard breacher. So in the future, we might see this team as a type of team that does not rely on hard breacher, but their own fragging skill and intel skill, which is a nice change in the way we have teams nowadays. Because we normally see same things, and it's nice to have someone or a team changing things up.
Yeah, it's a good variety.
And still, they don't need a bandit. And
Yeah.
if they do need a bandit, but not for the walls. It's unnecessary. They could spend things like that on totally different things. For instance, a bandit charge on or bandit battery on the shield to prevent an Ash from breaching that shield, or let's say barbed wire just to stop people from coming by and drones from coming by. I'm surprised they haven't studied the way the attackers are playing.
Mhm. Indeed, they're not trying to go after the way they are playing. And the thing is, the attackers are all going after the same tactic over and over again.
I also want to point out the interesting way of Echo being played the other round, where it was Statuary and Trophy, where Echo was all the way on the bottom floor. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. He was at the bottom floor, and that's
Indeed.
not a very common position you see such a hard anchoring player play. He may be anchoring at the bottom floor, but at the same time, that's quite risky if the attackers get full control of site with a lot of time left, as a yokai cannot help with so much time left being. We have the smoke getting a kill off of the Twitch on main stairs, challenging quite aggressively, as you can see, but still going into his favor. We also have both Maestro and Smoke, and now Smoke pushes back into site B, or I'm sorry, A, along with holding with the Maestro. Zofia has control of study room, pushing in, but no one having.
IQ is going in slowly from behind them from astronomy. Oh, never
Where
mind. She
is he? I can't
turned
even
right
see
back.
him. Oh, there he is.
Right there. Both
Ash
IQ and
and
Ash.
IQ both looking for a play onto main staircase as they're going through library. Yep, I can see IQ going up there right now. Yeah, let's get a view onto Sophia. See if she's gonna challenge Sight anytime soon.
Sophia trying to find a challenge. Oh, someone got downed.
There is someone. Can we get a view on the person? There's a bandit holding Statuary, or that's not Statuary. That's top stairs, top red stairs. So if Zofia tries to get a push onto Aviator, Bandit has view or somewhat view of the Twitch. There are two people currently playing a study, so if one dies, then you can easily get a pick.
Bandit
Yeah, the
finding
Bandit
IQ.
getting
Oh,
some picks.
IQ catching Bandit
Nice.
off guard. Well done by
What
IQ.
Yeah, what an insane play by the IQ getting a pick off of that Bandit. We're trying to
Echo.
get a plant, but Smoke getting a kill with his smokes onto. From a second, that was a Ash or a Thatcher.
Echo getting 2 downs and
People
finishing
got
both
down.
off.
Nice.
Well
And
done.
Defender wins.
Juno
Oh
with
my
the
God.
ace. That smoke is popping off.
Excuse me, he got an ace?
Yeah, he
I
destroyed
didn't
them.
notice that. I was so distracted by the attackers. Wow.
Well done.
Yeah, congratulations to Smoke with that ace.
Indeed.
Very impressive. It's not something you see every day, but at the same time, Smoke is quite a strong operator to be holding this side. So, at the
Seems
same time, I
now
don't expect much.
true, and it seems now that attacker and the defense have switched roles and they are playing differently now. Now let's see what
Yes.
they're all gonna do.
This is what I want to point out how as we have a Thermite used by Ares. They're going with the classic play of having a Thermite and Thatcher and an IQ.
Mhm.
So we're going to be expecting them to be breaching, going in from the common walls you would see in a normal tournament or ESL game. Now they are playing Aviators, so I expect Thermite to either breach from the south wall of Aviator or the west of 90 Hall
Exactly.
to get if not the hard right wall of west, to get a plant right behind that bar of games.
Exactly.
Now we're seeing a normal type of play here with the reinforcements. They do have a bandit to deny any Thermite breaches.
Weirdly enough, they haven't really protected the left side, only the one in the front from the balcony of ruins.
True. We have a Valkyrie, if I'm not mistaken, just being thrown outside to give view of ruins, and another being thrown by 90 Hall to give view of 90 Hall and possibly top of main stairs. We have a three-man spawn in ruins. They're pushing the balcony of study. It seems that Pulse is going to be holding that small room. I don't necessarily know the call. Can we get a view on Pulse, please?
Will do. There we go. Yeah, he's small. He's holding that very, very small room over there, trying to catch
Yeah,
someone.
he
But oh
is
god,
holding our. He
the
will possibly
drone
get
seeing
droned
him.
out. Yup, he's been droned out by not sure entirely who.
Ooh,
Moise, Mouse or Moise, droning out 90 Hall. Probably does not have any intel of the Valkyrie cam that is in that room. Sounds like someone's gonna be throwing a C4. What's interesting is we have Jackal all the way northeast of the map for a slow push back. He's probably either going to be trying to get a push onto Astronomy Staircase, or he's going to have a weird roam clear just to get control of main stairs.
ooh,
We
well
already have
done.
Thermite breaching the study hall, or sorry, aviator wall, but it has been taken out by the bandit. Bandit actually gets taken out by the Thatcher. Nice shot, Thatcher. Now there will be a breach onto the south wall of aviator. That gives them clear view of sight and also clear view of vault, which is nice when you want it, which is very important when you want to get a plant behind the vault door and you have someone holding balcony on looking into vault to deny any vault pushes by the defenders. We have a very quiet game. We have the Nomad holding 90 Hall, expecting someone to be around, though there is no one around. We have Doc and Jaeger both holding Vault, and we have both Thermite and Thatcher holding, or getting, I'm sorry, excuse me, getting control of B's side. Jaeger getting a pick off of the Thermite, not dead, but down. The diffuser is being held at the door of Vault. Jaeger holding that diffuser.
That Valcam seems to be giving them a lot of info right now as they're tracking them both down very, very easily. Seems
Yep.
that Nomad is going for the Valkyrie, trying to catch her off guard.
Jaeger has the opportunity to kill the Thermite, yet chooses not to. He's just
Jaeger
taunting.
getting
Jaeger
popped off by the Jackal.
almost gets the kill off the Jackal, but gets killed by the Jackal, and defenders win the round.
Well
Valkyrie
done.
killing the Jackal. Congratulations, defending team Revenant.
Well done, Valkyrie, for in the end picking both Nomad and the last player alive. Well done.
Did I say Revenant Esports for defense? Yeah, defense team. Funny, am I right?
Defense seems to be going good for Revenant as they got the first round. Let's see if they can keep that pace up and get the rest of the rounds.
It is now a 4-3 game. Ares still being in the lead, having their advantage of most of the players from. I'm sorry, did I say Ares? Okay. Well, Ares has most of the teams from Revenant, so they all know each other, which would lead to amazing communication within one another. And we have Revenant Esports, who has mostly new players. So that's going to be somewhat of a challenge when you want communication between each other, since you don't know each other's calls or each other's playstyles and have to go off of strats possibly early on. Not early on, but so quickly. Now, here we have a defense by Revenant. I keep forgetting, is Revenant holding defense? Yeah, Revenant is holding defense. Okay, so here we have a Revenant defense onto Statuary and Statuary and Trophy. We have a Bandit, of course, to deny any Thermite breaches, but we do on attack have a Thermite. So there's quite a difference between the two teams, and I can see that they probably wouldn't have worked well together in the first place if they still stay together, because we have one side, Revenant, who has Thermite plays. I mean, who doesn't have Thermite plays, excuse me for that mistake. And we have Ares, on the other hand, who likes to play Thermite. And each team can almost quite well complete or win the round with their style of playing. So, I don't I don't think they would have had been such a great team altogether with different ways of how they play.
Exactly. Nomad seems to be very, very close to the enemy team. Breaking that window, Jaeger getting kind of suspicious of him.
He almost has access to the room right outside of B. Would he be pushing it? We do not know yet. Though he is droning, giving intel for his teammates. He does seem to be challenging the door, breaking the door as it is barricaded onto B. We have already control of Master by Thermite and Thatcher, hopefully soon to be breaching the wall. And the only person who has control of a bomb would be Legion. So he has no control of stopping the breach unless he impacts the top of the wall, which it seems that he will not be doing. So we have now a successful breach onto a bomb, which is statuary. Congratulations to you guys.
Nomad going
Now we
into a
have-
lesion trap, unfortunately.
Though he does get control of, or confirmation control of, the room right outside of B, or outside of Trophy. We do have a kill from Thermite onto the Jaeger, all the way, if I'm not mistaken, all the way from Trophy. That's quite a long shot, though it was successful. We do seem to have a challenge from Zofia to ban Sophia being in mud, and now Ben is pushing into library.
Well done,
Zofia
Sophia, for
does
that kill.
get a
Nomad
kill.
gets picked.
Bandit was not killed, though Zofia did kill someone else, and I'm not sure if it was the alibi or someone else. Valkyrie does get a kill to Nomad from Bomb B onto, if I'm not mistaken, the room outside of Bomb. Thermite seems to be challenging a push into Bomb A to get a plant down, since he does have the diffuser. He is telling his teammate that it is a possibility to plant behind the bomb. Challenge from Thermite to the Bandit right outside of Statuary. Thermite going for the plant, Thatcher holding him. It is now Thermite, Thatcher, and Zofia against one Bandit. And congratulations to Revenant. I'm sorry, congratulations to Ares for getting the kill. It is Revenant. Revenant's
Yeah.
attacking. What is wrong with me?
No, wait, what?
You know why I'm getting so confused? Because there are players on attack who have Rev, and then
Yeah.
there are players on defense who have Rev.
Yeah, exactly. The
So
attacking right now
that's quite
are
confusing.
Ares. Right now, attackers are
Okay.
Ares. It's very confusing, I know.
Yeah, excuse me for such a horrible confusion.
That's fine.
I've been confusing that the entire time. Okay, so now we on defense for the actual Revenant Esports. We have a defense once again for Trophy and Statuary, as they have lost the round before. Hopefully this time they will be successful in this defense. We have a change in play with the Legion, which was being played last round, onto an Echo now.
Exactly.
So let's see how that works. Would they be going all the way downstairs like Ares has, or would they be playing normally with the Echo, maybe on one of the sites, just hiding very strongly, or possibly hiding in astronomy with the Echo? Echo, and like the thing is, Echo is such a strong operator, as within the last 20-30 seconds of a game, he can easily deny a plan
Exactly.
and give the attacking operators a loss in a round.
They could do a really
When
cheeky
played
move
right.
where if the time is almost over, the Echo can just use his drone and just cancel it and get the round. But it's gonna
That's
be...
why I love so much about Echo. But then at the same time, we have operators being actually currently played on attack by Ares. That IQ could easily take out the yokais.
Exactly.
So that is a problem for the Echo.
Yeah.
By the way, Hunter, there's music being played in the background. So if you can take that off.
Is there
Thank
music
you.
going on in the background?
Yeah, apparently.
There is. I can't. I mean, I don't really have anything on, so it shouldn't be.
What music could it be?
I don't know.
Alright, well, excuse us everyone with this technical difficulty. We'll try to continue with the game. Here we have not really actually much going on. There is a rook holding astronomy, but he's pushing back onto site. So we have no one holding astronomy that can give the attackers the easy push onto that area. But there is no attackers by astronomy to go for that type of push. We do have a Thatcher right outside, or Thatcher who's Ivan, Thatcher and Thermite, excuse me, Thatcher and Thermite right outside of Master, now going into site. Alright, so
Well
now going
done
into
from
Master.
Rook for throwing that impact over and getting that thermite charge.
Little did Thermite see the person by the door, and if he did see him, did not have a shot off of him. Now, hopefully, they can take out the alibi decoy that was in the room, as they did take it out. They almost have full control of bathroom.
Well done to Juno for picking off the Echo.
Congratulations to you, Juno.
Thermite breaking up the wall, trying to find a possibility of picking someone. They seem to be getting picked off one by Juno. Well done, Juno. Juno trying to get the kill on that.
Juno
alibi.
challenging. Juno challenging
Well done,
onto
Jack.
a site, but gets an amazing shot off of I don't even know who that one
Valkyrie,
was.
well done. That was a
Thank you,
completely
thank you.
flawless round for Ares.
That was
as
actually
they
quite
dominated.
amazing. Flick onto the Valkyrie. Juno with 11 kills. Excuse me. Can we get a view back onto the scoreboard?
There we go.
Here we have Juno with 11 kills, Godly with 6 kills, and on Revenant Esports team, the most kills would be Mano with 7 kills. Though for some reason he's in second to last place. Entity does have quite a bit of assists though.
He
Which is
really does.
interesting.
6. Elmo, I think it might be your microphone because I'm hearing some echoing.
There is. Okay, excuse me for a moment. I will try to fix that.
That is fine. Go
I
ahead.
will need reassurance from you to make sure that it gets fixed once I fix it.
Mhm.
Oh, it's fixed, but I still have to fix my mic.
And if it is necessary, I can reduce the volume so that you would not hear the disc of the outro. Or the echoing that's going on. They seem to be doing the
Testing.
normal strats. Testing.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. And is everything?
I can. Wait. Speak again?
Hello. How are you?
It's like. No, I think it's good now. I don't hear any music
Okay.
in the background.
Alright.
Oh, never
how you heard
mind.
that
Oh,
music?
there it comes. The echoing.
Alright.
Jackal coming in from that side. He looks alone. He seems to be solo pushing from that side, while the other seems to be going from ruins. The dog holding that little room once again, trying to catch someone off guard if they are trying to go after a certain other choice, a certain other strategy. Nomad going solo once again, while they have been split up into two duo squads.
Hello, I'm back. So sorry
Oh.
about the mic issues. How am I sounding?
Unfortunately, I can still hear. Wait.
Oh my god.
Wait. Oh, yeah. It's like I can hear the sounds all over again.
Alright, well, you keep casting while I try to fix this issue on my end.
I will do. Smoke getting very, very close to the enemy team. Thatcher getting also very, very close. The Thatcher seems to be trying to look for a kill, going down the hallway, while Thermite keeps peeking that open place to try to catch someone, but there seems to be no one peeking that angle, no one taking the risk.
Okay, testing. Hello, I am back. How is it?
You are indeed back. I don't know, man. It's like I can keep hearing shit from the background, and I can hear my echo.
Then that is unfortunate.
Try to make it
keep it
back as normal, and then I'll reduce the desktop audio.
You know, I'm gonna have Sign come in and cast for me until I fix the.
Alright, you can do that. That'll work.
All right.
Trying to catch someone off guard. Legion still holding his angles. Well done for slaying Rev, catching the IQ off guard. You all seem to be very, very
Go down
split
to-
up.
Oh.
There we go, Yin. Yeah, I can hear. Good job.
Hello, hello.
We've got Sign here with us instead. Come and cast while Elmo goes away for an intermission to fix his audio problems. Nomad's air jab working on Sicko. Well done. Legion Trap seems to obstruct the Thermite. Thermite trying to go for the plant. Thermite planting. Well, Jackal seems to be going from red stairs. Legion trying to catch them. Thermite planting the diffuser while Jackal gets that pulse. Well done, Jackal, for getting 2 kills. Legion coming behind, trying to get a kill. Legion very scared, getting the Thermite. Well done by Legion. Jackal going around without Legion knowing. Jackal possibly catching him. Nomad was going around, sorry, excuse me for that. Thermite possibly, no. Jackal almost catching the Legion of God. The air jab knocking him down, and then Nomad with the finish. Well done.
I'm sorry, I was having a bit of trouble joining the stream, so
Oh,
that's why
that's
I was
unfortunate.
quiet.
Seems that Ares have picked up the win. GG. Good game. That was a good game indeed. It was very intense throughout the game. Well done to Juno too for getting a lot of kills, as the other members that also compensated. That was a very, very good game. It was very, very intense in the starting games. There we go. And that is the first game over. And I will unfortunately have to...
GG boys.
GG.
GG.
boys. Good job, good job.
Good game.
Good
Game guys.
Everyone seems to be happy, and
Hope it was fun to cast.
that was good. Alright, now we will go back to we will go to starting soon. Back here, so that we can get possibly the other team to get back into, or to get into this game. Let me try to contact them real quick. I will set up some music for now so you can not be bored by me. So you don't have to hear my boring voice over and over again. There we go, mute that.
Muta.
We'll do it for now, yeah.
Alright. Så du är muta nu eller? Aha, okej. Mm.
I have to go.
Well, that's fine.
Okay, so tell me what happened while I was gone, though.
Alright. Basically, Ares managed to get the last rounds and they won 7-3, I think it was.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Hey, but
Anton,
it's
how
fine.
are you streaming?
Well,
Yeah, it's good though. They both fought really well though.
they did, but
But Elmo. Thing is,
Yeah.
like, how can I explain this? They were both good.
I see. This joke. I expected Rev to win.
Yeah, same.
I honestly expected them to win.
Because they were really pushing hard in the beginning, but then they started to drop off. But still, well done by them.
Good dude. How was the chat?
Seems that we're right now trying to figure out if Team Rabbit is playing, but unfortunately they are not playing because they seem to have lost their... They have lost 3 players, so it's only 2 players in the team.
That's a problem.
I'm trying to see if they want to gather people real quick right now to play with them.
Okay. Good luck with that.
It seems that they're unfortunately not playing the second match.
Oh, that's bummer.
Oh wait,
actually.
they're saying if it's okay for them, Team Rabbit, to play with some Rev players.
What? Some Rev players?
Yes, they're thinking because 3 of their players they were dipped on them, as they said, and they wouldn't want to play with them anymore. So Team Rabbit asked if they could, play with some players from Rev, and it wasn't official since they're not a part of Team Rabbit.
I mean, so players just ran with it.
Yeah, I think so, and they need 3 people, so we're trying to find out right now. Maybe they can get a person named
Wait,
Lampo.
did... Oh, okay.
They seem to be getting another player named Lamppost in.
Lamppost is one of our guys.
Yeah.
He's the manager. Alright, well, I
yeah.
gotta get off, so you guys have a good night, and good
Alright.
night to all those who've been watching the stream.
You too, man.
Thank you
See ya.
very much, and have a wonderful
Yeah, see ya. Good night.
See ya.
Maybe.
There. Okay. It seems that Team Rabbit will be able to play a game since they have gathered 3 players very quickly now. Well, seems that Rabbit has gathered the 3rd member. Hold on. Good for them. Seems that they can play this game. So there's seems to be some new information now that we have, and it seems that Team Rabbit will indeed be playing, and they will be playing with 3 substitutes because of the 3 players couldn't play. And they said that either way, Team August would get the win because they just felt like playing Siege. So we'll keep on broadcasting this game, as it would be fun to broadcast it, and I think it would be enjoyable, as both the teams would be quite good at this. So I'll be cancelling the stream now, and I'll be relaunching it once over after a couple minutes. I'll see you guys soon. So